Tu, ni bukan promosi rokok.
Rokok membahayakan kesihatan
dalam
anda.
negeri jangan kacau.
Oh, the first base nama dia Khatijah.
Kenapa?
We named it Khatijah. Entah. I think you're very obsessed with Malay people. That's it. I couldn't get a Malay girlfriend, so I named the base.
Okay. Selamat datang ke LERAI SENJATA edisi City Raw Festival 2023. Terima kasih City Raw sebab bagi kita tempat, bagi kita interview artis-artis, dan untuk episod yang ketiga kita ada
The Filter.
Untuk yang tak tahu The Filters, aku tak sure nanti kita akan tanya, maybe dia based on Instagram filter, I don't know. Tapi yang paling penting, dia datang macam biasa, macam artis tadi, semua yang main dekat City Raw Festival ada dia punya background, ada kekuatan dia. Dan untuk yang nak tahu, The Filters salah seorang pemenang NME. What? Nominated. Yeah. It's already strong enough. Nominated for what? Best new act, is it?
Yeah, best new act. Best new act.
I think
Best new act. And diorang dah keluar kat Audio 3. Kalau kau nak tahu, Audio 3 adalah live show yang mana kita live band main dan only selected few je yang akan keluar. Tapi untuk diorang punya edition, maybe time PKP keluar kan.
Yes.
Sebab diorang submit the video, and the fact that nama kau keluar kat Audio 3 already good enough, tak kisahlah PKP punya video ke atau live datang terus. So dia, dan kita ada Playbus, Wakil Malaysia dan Lock. So aku nak cakap ke orang, ini bukan kalang-kalang punya orang. Apa nampak macam budak kelas depan kan. Tapi
bukan.
Okay, kita akan borak pasal background dia orang sikit lah. So maybe anyone boleh ceritakan, yalah macam biasalah, sedikit background The Filters.
Seperti biasa.
Nama datang ni mana kutip bandmate.
So the band started out with me and Aiman when we were in school. I think we met when we were about 15. Yes.
Sekolah mana?
Sri Bintang Utara. Yes.
Macam tak nak sebut je.
We don't try to promote that.
Okay.
But like we used to hang out. Well, we met through brass band. Our school had a brass band, Club Segala dulu. And he was playing drums and I was playing bass at the time.
Bass?
Yes.
Dalam brass band?
Yes.
Dia macam pop orchestra.
Oh, okay.
And then he was like, "Do you want to start a band?" I mean, like people always expect it to be like some sort of like magical story, but it's pretty much
Straightforward.
Pretty straightforward. He was like, "Do you want to start a band?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's start a band." And then after about a year, Ruben, who was also in brass band the whole time, we just weren't very.
Tak perasan.
Well, we didn't like each other at first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sebab apa? Kau main apa time tu?
Aku main that time. Was it?
Brass.
Brass.
Oh, sorry,
I was playing trombone that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sebab
And
biasa orang tak perasan kalau kau main bass. Bassist kan biasa orang tak perasan.
Yelah.
Tapi
I don't know.
To be fair, you picked up bass.
I picked up bass just for the band. So
okay.
before they recruit me, I was just playing bass, and then it happens where I think during practice during brass band practice, I took the bass and I played I still remember New Beginning, the first song on my album, and I started playing and he was like, "Ooh,
Not bad. Yeah, because like first time he just picked up the bass and just started following us. Just started following me and mine on
and that's when I started joining the band.
And then we met Chan in college. So
okay.
the three of us went to the same college. That's SAE. Actually, we shouldn't really put that out there either. But we met like on the first day of orientation.
Yeah.
Like he did my orientation.
He did your orientation?
Yeah, he's my
okay.
senior.
Okay.
Yeah. And like we've like I think on the first night already when we met.
Yeah, we
During
watched
apa?
it
Chicken
yesterday.
dance bukan?
Well, no, I mean we did have like
I honestly
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
But we did go to the studio that same night.
the same night that we met.
Oh.
We were already recording
Yeah,
together, and that's how all the four of us came together. And to answer the question of where did the name come from, that's from my sister, well, our sister, I suppose you could say.
So back in school, me and Man used to smoke in a parking lot at One Shamlin. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So-
there's a mall near school called One Shamelin, and where we used to hang out after school, like after brass band or
Kita orang akan
whatever.
lepak kat parking lot kosong. Isap okok kat situ sambil tengok pandang view lah kan, pandang view KL. Kita cakap banyak pasal muzik lah. Banyak cakap pasal kau dengar lagu apa kan hari ni. Benda-benda macam tu lah.
And then coincidentally we stumbled upon a lot of rokok, puntung rokok kan.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh.
Yeah, because I was
they never,
smoking.
that particular floor was so high up. I mean, not that high, not that high up, but like nobody used to clean that area a lot. So every time when we come back, every day it just piles on, you know. So yeah,
So
Such a bad
dia
story
pasal
for
filter rokok tu lah.
yeah.
So that explains kenapa John Pine punya cover macam tu
Betul
lah.
Yes, because those were the
You're smoking rokok John and rokok Pine.
yeah.
Rokok John, rokok Pine.
Yeah.
Yelah student kan harga rokok John
Yeah,
and
that's
Pine.
so true, yeah.
Tu, ni bukan promosi rokok.
Yeah, this is not.
Rokok membahayakan
Kementerian
kesihatan
Dalam
anda.
Negeri jangan kacau. Okay. So jangan ikut, dia orang dah tak isap rokok sekarang, sains sekolah je. Nak tahu simplest way nak describe sound the filters.
Sound the filters.
What is your direction? Maybe the closest band yang you boleh name drop.
Oh, I'm a name drop Palm, man. Palm, shout out to Palm.
PHOM.
PALM. Somebody said we sound like Boy Pablo. Where the hell did that come from? Yeah. No, Boy Pablo went math rock or something like that, right? That was the comment. Yeah. But yeah, I guess that would be the easiest way to sum it up.
Okay, sekarang ni kita nak interview seorang-seorang barang-barang yang diorang pakai. Kalau korang nak pause, korang pause dulu video ni, korang tengok diorang punya barang dekat Audio 3. Datang balik kat video ni, segmen ni. Kita tengok apa yang diorang pakai. Let's go. Kau pernah baca tak Junklist punya review tentang band korang yang ditulis oleh Mika?
Mika,
yeah,
from
Sound
Sound Police,
yeah.
yeah.
Dia kata Ruben adalah seorang pemain bass yang tak menghormati bass. Sebab dia punya energy atau petas semua macam itu Mika punya ni, boleh pergi ke website Junklist tengok macam mana. Tapi dari segi playing, apa you punya inspiration? Apa yang you tengok kiblat lah? Macam Flea ke?
Honestly, I tak ada inspiration.
Tak ada.
It's just out of one random show, I became aggressive. So, and ever since that, the people like it. So, I keep going lah, you know.
Okay.
And that's what drives me to, play. The aggressiveness that I put out during show is, and if the people like, then why not? As if everybody likes the show, right? That's what.
Okay. So then while you're playing with your aggressiveness, how do you keep your notes or you don't?
I try my very hard best to keep the notes together. So the one upgrade I have from the show is I used to, like, if you all notice that I jump down to the stage with my cable on.
Yeah.
Right, so now Alhamdulillah I got a new wireless pack.
What wireless? Where's the wireless?
Oh, wireless.
Kita nak tahu juga.
Yeah. So this wireless bag carousel.
Oh.
So sorry. Thank you. I got this wireless pack
Oh, wow.
one week or few days before the album launch. Kau jangan. Oh, the pack kat dalam kot. Sini. So I'm using, so now I got a new Shure X the XLX one transmitter and the PGX one receiver, which I think about 5 to 10 meter range.
5 to 10 meters.
Yeah, so this is a greatest investment. Although like Chan said, still potong signal, but
but not entirely lah. I just don't know how the signal potong lah. I can't understand. But
Okay.
but it saves my cable because every time I got to buy new cable, I got to solder new cable. So
Every time you need to,
yeah, most of the time I got to solder
because
new
you're
cable.
going to the crowd, right?
Yeah, somebody from the crowd will bengkokkan the jack. So
okay.
yeah, this is the greatest investment, the transmitter back. So yeah,
So
recommended.
So let's hope the pack tak bengkok.
The
or-
pack so far yang terbengkok kat pack ni plug lah.
Macam mana plug boleh bengkok?
It's my fault because I letak transmitter kat depan, so I terpijak and macam ni dah.
Oh, okay.
So I try to keep this one as far as I can from me.
Okay.
Kalau tak boleh, at least I hide it behind the monitor speaker, whatever not lah.
Okay, that's great.
And then
You
what are the bass? Okay.
Okay. I think previously you're using different bass.
I've been using 3. This is the third bass I'm using.
Okay. Yang lain rosak.
Tak rosak. First one was Ian Francis bass.
Okay.
He lent me his bass and I unfortunately terbabas already. Baru terbabaskan the bass. So that was Ibanez Geo bass.
Okay.
And I think it's an entry level bass, I assume. Yeah. And I've been using that. It sounded great until I broke the first half of the bass.
So
This whole so we have this thing in the band where we used to every time finish show every time you finish our set we throw the guitar on the floor.
Oh, okay.
It was a thing. It was a thing. So that time I was very, I'll just say it out loud. I was very, I drank a lot, and I drank a lot and I threw the bass. But I remember I threw it quite gentle, but I don't know how he broke it. So when I threw it, the next thing I remember picking it up, the first half of the bass tergantung ke bawah with the wires
Sebab
intact.
dia elektronik ya.
Yeah, I mean still ada bunyi, but then it's just chopped into half lah, right?
Okay.
So I tried to patch it up. Me and Ian put the wood glue and all that. Everything still, then there is sound, but it didn't sound great as it should be lah, right? And then moving forward, I didn't use any. I was not using any pedal until I had the MD2. It was house guitar pedal.
Okay.
Yeah, so I bought for it, and that was my first pedal at the MD2. And then moving forward to I think about when I got the chord, I think was 2021, and I got 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I got the chord bass, gifted by my ex-girlfriend. Yeah, and it was I like that bass was also from my friend my friend who's using that. It was a chord PJ Action bass. Yeah.
Okay.
I liked the bass when I first got it. Actually, when I first tried it, I liked the bass because when you sound here, quite the low end is quite tight and always boomy but not so muddy lah, right? So I liked it, and I couldn't afford that time until the ex-girlfriend bought for me, and I've been using that bass for a couple years, and until this, as an upgrade lah. This one was given by someone special. So this is a Ford Mustang pula. Fender Mustang short scale bass. So short scale, yeah. So you can have a look at it. So like this one has one thing I like, this has the pickup selector, but most of the time is in the tengah lah. But for album 2 stuff, I like to use the what is it? The
precision
pickup. Yeah, the
pickup
precision.
lah.
Yes, precision.
Okay.
The precision pickup.
Okay.
And then for most album 2 stuff, because album 2 stuffs are very technical and has more notes to play and want it to sound tighter.
Okay.
But most of the time I put it in the middle for album 1 stuff. And my knobs are always all the way up.
One for volume and one?
One for volume, one for tone.
Tone.
Yeah, so volume, tone. So, but they'll be all the way up all the time, most of the time. This is a very interesting bass because it's short scale, right? And I enjoyed it.
So all still stock?
Yeah, everything is still stock.
Everything
Everything is still
is
stock. Yeah, I'm using.
Suppose it's new?
Very new. The
Very
the
new.
person who gave me bought it. She bought it.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 years. She never used it for 2 years, and then one day she like take it and use it for a show lah.
Wow.
I never touched it, never used it, so I rasmikan it lah, right? And thank God it's still intact, although I'm going to the crowd. So
Okay.
yeah.
I assume you change the strings because
Yup, it is new string. It's new string.
String dia tak masuk sangat dalam.
Yeah, baru-baru. I
Baru,
think 1-2 months ago ni I changed the string.
So you know your string configuration.
Yeah.
What is it?
Wait, what's configuration? Sorry.
The gauge.
Oh, gauge. Medium gauge.
Medium.
Yeah, medium gauge. Not too thick, not too thin. I've been using thick gauge all the time, which when I first got it, I first don't know much about strings, but now I use medium gauge. I'm using Diadrio strings.
Oh, you're always using the other.
Yeah.
That's your favorite. Okay.
Yeah, and
This is definitely an upgrade lah. Fender. Mustang
this is an
daripada-
upgrade lah. So I'm taking care of it as much as I can, as much as I can.
Okay.
It's not mine, so but it's an
Okay.
upgrade.
Okay.
It's a beautiful short scale bass.
So ni alam. Ish.
Berat,
Zoom sini sekarang. Made in Mexico.
Mexico.
Mexico. Kilang Fender Mexico dah tak ada. Okay. Lepas tu digantikan kilang dekat Amerika. Betul ke? Yan Chan tak tahu. Tak pasti.
Pasti.
Okay. So anyone yang ada Fender made in Mexico boleh consider ada something yang valuable. Kalau salah tolong beritahu kat komen, tapi aku rasa itu dah betul sebab dah tak ada kilang Fender kat Mexico. Kau akan boleh dapat made in US saja. So maybe quality sama, tapi untuk dapat this kind of ni agak pricey sekarang.
Yeah.
So and each short scale and PJ bass, aku rasa ni bass ni sangat menarik. But how do you find playing short scale from Ibanez Geo and chord?
Honestly, I took a while for me to get used to it. Sebab all my whatever, most of the time I'll be playing at the end of the.
Kita S10 kan, right?
So it took me a while to get used to it, but now I'm very used to it. And it feels comfortable lah, you know, as cause I move a lot and I'm still there. And I don't have to extend my hand to the other side of the guitar.
Lagi ringan.
Ringan. I mean, for me still macam berat sikit lah.
Oh, okay.
Tapi but way better than, I mean, quite compact lah, I say.
Do you know dia punya kayu apa?
I don't know much
Tak
about
tahu.
the
Okay. On the setup, action.
yeah. So action, I tend to go as not say as closer to the fretboard. I would say 90%. I mean 80% lah closer to the fretboard lah, because I as during live, I because me being very animated during show, so I tend to lepaskan and all that. So I want to as close as I can to the fretboard, so I do not let go as animated I can be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any reason why you maintain using the Adario? Because I think macam agak kasar sikit.
Well, when I asked Chan, this is the thing I asked Chan,
Okay.
I want the most expensive string, right? And he's like, the string, yeah. I asked him what's the most expensive string. I was like, okay lah, paling mahal. And then like, cause I lazy want to maintain as much as I can. So this one I think I changed. I mean now I got to change every 6 months to 1 year lah. If I don't know if I tend to lah, you know. If I got the budget, it'll be every 6 months. If tak ada, it means 1 year once lah, right? That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Warna dia candy apple. Aku tak tahu sama nampak ke tak. Lepas tu dia punya pick guard macam kuning-kuning sikit. Kuning-kuning gigi. Yang lain semua stock. Okay, semua cantik.
Let's stop.
Okay. Ni okay, tak apa. And then ada
Strap lock.
strap lock, Gillan lock dia pakai. And then passive bass Fender, very straightforward. Bass yang sangat cun. Okay. Ni tak ada nama, aku tak
Nama
namakan
lagi,
bass.
yes.
Tadi kau cakap bass kau yang
Oh, the first bass nama dia Khatijah.
Kenapa?
We named it Khatijah. Entah. I think you're very obsessed with Malay people. That's it. So
Okay.
I couldn't get a Malay girlfriend, so I named the bass.
Okay. Okay. And then second one?
Second one has no name.
Okay, ni pun tak ada.
Ni pun tak ada.
Ni tak nak expose siapa bagi
Oh, PNC.
PNC.
The owner said PNC. I tried. The owner said PNC. So okay. Yeah, someone special. Anyhow.
Interesting. Special to you or dia yang special?
Special to me and special to her as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So Nampaknya lepas ni you perform tak boleh campak dah lah.
Tak boleh dah. Tak boleh.
Ini kalau terbelah ni
Mampu ya.
mampu.
But I used to have all my basses. I used to have a lot of stickers. If you all notice, I have a lot of fun. I think Ian's bass I had Sweet S sticker lah. Banyak sticker lah. You know, I even put the band's photos over here. You know, the first one, and then the second one, I had a lot of Atas Angin Sun. For this bass, I can't put anything. I was not allowed to put anything. So this is the this guess I can get lah, original. But I love to put stickers on my bass just for the fun of it. Every show I go, I beli sticker tanpa, you know.
Tapi ni tak boleh lah.
Ni tak boleh lah.
Ini
Strat Fender.
memang
Oh yeah, the original Fender.
the original Fender Strat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay lah, comfortable.
Okay, then kita pergi ke gear yang digunakan.
Alright, this is the Fuzzista that I just Ian Chan and Ian Koo went and bought it for me recently. So this is the Aguilar Fuzzista, which apparently they recommended is the most easiest for me to use. Sebab it's all the way up.
All the way up. Yeah, that's how we use fuzz anyway.
Yeah. And I just have to play the levels. That's about it, right? Before this, I was using a pork and pickle.
Okay. Way huge
pork and pickle, and that one was okay, but got damaged as usual. The electronic board got screwed up. Then before this, I think I didn't use pedal. I was just using this. I think no, I was using the Zoom BX14, and this one is my new multi-effects pedal where all, I have two banks of effects. So for like album one stuff, I have the limiter on. I have the graphic EQ limiter, and I have the octaver.
Okay.
And then have the bass octaver, and I have the bass overdrive octaver. My overdrive octaver, and I used to have a chorus at the end, but I don't use the chorus anymore lah. Okay. But if it's just like going to be a clean sound on my, if it's just a clean sound, will be the GEQ, compressor, and the overdrive octaver. Then when it comes to the riff, I will turn on the octaver and the fuzzista.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the fuzz will be at the end of the chain.
At the used to be at the end, now it's the beginning of the chain because we want to give a clean signal to the fuzzista. Used to be here, but realized some effects from here quite not clean. So and it's getting more dirtier. Of course, we like the dirtier sound, but Mr. Chan suggested that we should put this in the first.
Interesting. So the octaver comes after fuzz.
Yeah, in a way. No, the fuzz comes first and then the octaver.
Yalah, after lah.
After, yeah, correct, yeah, okay. Used to be before, now is after.
Sebab the usual way yang aku tahu biasa orang akan letak octave dulu sebelum fuzz untuk bagi dia lebih besar gemuk. So interesting untuk tahu this setup. Macam aku cakap episod sebelum ni, cara susunan pedal yang betul ialah cara yang kau suka. Tak ada betul salah. Dia selesa macam tu lah. Okay. And there is nothing wrong untuk kau pakai multi effect. Ingat tu. Kita buat show ni bukan nak tunjuk pedal kau paling mahal, tak.
Betul.
Engkau yang ada dark glass tu dah masuk audio 3 belum? Dia pakai ni je. Case. So apa yang kita ada gunakan sebaiknya sebelum masuk
I would say spend as jangan terlebih spend what you can first, and then you upgrade. So this, I only could afford this at that time. Of course, it was still expensive to me, right? So I have no much money, but I have to get it. Of course, with help of friends, I managed to get always the most cheapest and the most basic effect pedal. But I feel it has done great things. But definitely, I will upgrade to a better one. Shout out to Zoom first and foremost. You will see a long way along the others how it is. But great pedal.
Kabel gitar pakai apa?
Kabel gitar biasa je. From the pedal, from my guitar to the pedal will be a Neutrik. A normal, I think Soma cable. Soma cable. Trans-soldered, self-soldered. Wow. The other one from my pedal to the one is Jalan Pasar cable. Sebab tak ada masa right that time, so I just quickly got to do it, and then still works.
Okay,
so
but it works lah.
It works. Now fucking
lah.
up. Yeah. That's about it. Yeah.
So there's about it from Ruben. bassist The Filters.
Thank you.
Check out dia punya playing, gila babi, aku tak tipu punya.
Boleh.
Kalau ada time untuk live show, datang live show, so korang ada peluang untuk rosakkan dia punya wireless pula. Tak ada, beraja. Okay, terima kasih Ruben.
Thank you very much,
Kita
buddy.
pergi ke bandmate yang seterusnya. Let's go. Sama kita ialah Ian, pemain gitar dan juga frontman The Filters. So macam dah duta zoom dah sebab dia ada 3 multi effect zoom dan 1 way huge.
Yeah.
Is this swollen picker?
How do you, it's great. Like you managed to recognize. But wait. But can you tell
Yeah,
which one
of course,
it is?
we
Which
can
one
tell
is it?
about
Which
it.
one is? Which one? Because there's no decals on it.
Maybe it's swollen pickle, I don't know.
You know what? I don't even know. So I was asking because like, maybe
Okay,
you would
you
know.
also don't know.
Because I gotta shout out. This particular pedal was given to me by the bassist of Glass, Dan Fleischer, also of Carpet Terbang fame.
Yeah.
He used it for his bass, but he let me use this. So we don't. He bought like a prototype version. That's why there are no decals on it. So I don't even know which one it
This
is.
is the prototype version.
Yes, that's why there's just
This
no
might
decals on
be
it.
worth 1,000.
Probably not. I don't know. Yes.
What sound does it produce?
Nasty. Yeah, I think it's a distortion. It should be a distortion.
It should be distortion.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Maybe fast, I don't know.
possibly a distortion. I think,
But
yeah.
it is distortion.
Yeah.
Okay. Using battery?
No. I've got a power supply.
Power supply.
Yeah.
Okay. So ini adalah prototype swollen pickle. Way huge. Yang memang by default memang tak ada decal.
Nope, didn't come with it.
Bukan dibuat sendiri, memang macam ni datang. Aku first time tengok, aku tak tahu nak cakap apa. So this might be a very unique ataupun rare pedal, I don't know. Tak nak assume rare, tapi kita tak tahu benda apa ni. Okay, so aku call dia ialah mysterious pedal. Macam mana kau nak tahu, kau kena datang show The Filters untuk dengar
Have a listen,
sendiri.
yeah.
And then what first in your chain?
This is the first. It's the first pedal that I properly owned. I think. I mean, I had a few other pedals before, but I don't really count that because. But this one was a hand-me-down from a school friend, and I've not removed it from my board ever since. This is the first pedal. Like pretty much all of Exhaler was recorded with this pedal. So this is the first thing in my chain. A lot of the octavers that I use are coming from this particular pedal.
Okay, so you use octaver.
Yes, like high octave, low octave. I like it because the tracking is not very good. It's very
that's why
wonky.
you love it.
Yeah. It sounds like shit.
Oh.
And then also there's like a few modulation stuff that I use on this particular pedal as well. For slapback delays, I use this pedal too. There's like a pretty good auto wah that I use for some album 2 stuff, and I don't know whether it's like a flanger or a chorus thing that I use on BZD. Beats me. It sounds weird, but it's really cool. And all of that cool stuff is coming from this pedal for sure.
So aku nak ulang sekali lagi. Yang pakai dark glass tu dah gimana? Ini zoom, multi effect. Disebabkan dia punya tracking tak cantik. Tracking ni maksudnya bila kau main gitar tu, dia tak always detect kau punya notes. So Ian rasa benda tu cool dan dia gunakan dalam lagu dia. So effect ataupun pedal yang best ialah kau tahu cara guna dia, kau tahu macam mana nak appreciate, use the most out of it. Ini aku rasa dah tak produce pun pedal ni.
They don't.
Yeah. So just know how to use it in a cool way. Itu yang penting aku nak sampaikan dalam Lerai Senjata ni sebenarnya. Dan kau jumpa benda ni dalam Lerai Senjata edisi istimewa. Kali ini ialah bersama City Raw Festival Special. Okay. Next dalam kau punya chain.
So that's running into the updated version of that, which is the G2. Now this is the G1XN, so X implying that there's an expression pedal. This is just a G2. There is a version of this that has an expression pedal. I like the build of this because it's a metal casing. This is plastic. It's very light. This one, even the buttons and everything are like much better to the touch, and it just feels like a more updated version of the G1. Like all of the delay effect, like it has like a longer feedback. And more options obviously, but like all of the effects that are on here feel like updated versions of the G1. I kind of regret not having this pedal first, but now that I do have it, I use this pedal mainly for all of its delay effects and occasionally reverb as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And the harmonizer, the harmonizer tracking is better on this pedal than it is on this. We use the harmonizer on both, but this has better tracking. Yeah.
It's better.
Better than this one.
Better than this.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, nice. So mainly for delay, apa tadi?
For delay and well, technically modulation is like the harmonizer I use on this pedal particularly as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Also a hand-me-down.
Okay.
All of these, my pedal board is essentially free. Because all of these, no, you think about it, right? A lot of multi-effects pedals, people don't want to use them anymore, right? They buy this pedal to start out because they don't want to build their pedal board yet, and then when they're ready to move on to a real, pedal board, then they want to give these things away, and I will eat up that trash any day, like because I love shitty pedals. The beautiful thing about all of these pedals is that they have all of these sounds built into them, and a lot of times when you see people use them, they use it for like the basic compression, EQ, and all this sort of stuff. But if you take the time to play with these pedals, you will know that there are so many things and different combinations of things that you can use, especially like against another multi-effects, which is not great for tone. Chan will tell you that, obviously. But if you just spend the time with these shitty pedals, you will find amazing things on them, for sure.
So I can say you're mainly focused on the modulation sound.
Oh yeah, yes,
You
for
don't
sure.
you don't care much about the gain or the drive.
Yeah, that's more Chan's thing.
Okay.
And you will see that later, like when he brings out his board. The idea is that our sound contrasts each other, so it's easier to differentiate between the two of us. Yeah.
Okay. This is the last.
Oh, sorry, I gotta bring this up later.
Okay.
But the G1 Exxon, this is like the current update. I mean, there are bigger ones and newer ones, but this is like probably about the same size as this. This one is really cool. Also hand me down, but the cool thing about this pedal is that all of the built-in effects are even more of an upgrade from here. Like this is where you get all of like your freeze reverbs. You have like slicers. You've got things that like if you chain too many things together, it will tell you that there's not enough processing limit to put together anymore. So I use this mainly for like album 2 stuff. It's got really cool, really cool sounds on this. I wish I could like plug it in and show you, but like it's got like these. The Big Crusher, I'm a really big fan of.
Big Crusher.
Yeah, the Big Crusher makes everything nastier on this. There's this really cool effect that I don't think anyone would probably use. It's like it's a pitch bender, but what it does is it pitches up to the note that you're playing or pitches down to the note that you're playing, which is not intuitive because if you play with it on, it sounds like you're missing all of the notes or just getting them right. But in the context of making noise, it's a really good sound. Yeah.
So your aim in guitar playing is making noise.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the aim.
Yes.
Nothing more.
Yeah.
So this will be the last?
This is the last in the chain, which I know is probably not. I mean, but like you said, the right way to put things is the way that you like them, right? I like to destroy my entire signal at the end of everything. I know it's probably best to put it before I run all of my modulation, but I just like how shitty everything sounds with this at the end of all of it. So I can distort my reverb, my modulation, all of it. Yeah.
Kita assume inilah pedal drive ataupun distortion. Dia letak last sekali. Melanggar hukum alam lah boleh kata, tapi it works. Who cares? That's macam mana kau guna, kita semua patut gunakan pedal. Dan aku tergelak tadi sebab aku baru tengok satu benda. Satu benda dia baru bawa pun barang yang jarang orang guna. Astaghfirullahalazim. Siapa pakai line 6 amp?
This is the first amp that I ever bought with my own money. I have not changed it since. I've used this amp on all of album 1. It's probably going to be on album 2 as well. It's not great. It's not a great amp. It's not a great amp by any means. But I don't know how. I don't know. Chan might explain it better. But I have fine-tuned it in such a way that it works for me.
Okay.
There's some pretty cool built-in effects that I use. The flanger is pretty good. The chorus is pretty good as well. But yeah, this is the key. This is the sound.
So, so you like this amp? It works for
you? It works for me. It's not a great amp by any means, but it works for me. I'm not endorsing people to go and buy a Line 6 amp because that may not be your thing. It might feel a bit too digital sounding, but it works for me. And like I have brought this to every festival that we have played. every festival that we have played. Like he will be playing like a Marshall stack or something, like a massive thing, and then we gotta mic this baby up.
You have no idea how I have so much respect for you now. With
Respect or maybe like
no, it's a
shame.
respect because kebanyakan benda yang ada kat sini ialah yang paling least orang nak guna lah. Kalau orang macam terpaling pedal line 6M, tak pernah lagi aku dengar orang cakap macam this is a great amp. Tak ada. Dia pun kata okay ni amp yang macam tapi dia guna. Sebab apa? Sebab dia tahu nak guna. So fikir balik, kalau kita guna pedal dan kita rasa pedal tu tak sedap salahkan pedal ke salah kita. Okay boleh. Dan paling last sekali tiba jadi motivasi pula.
And the guitar, the axe. Basically, I haven't changed. All of the gear, like this, the first things that I started out with, I haven't changed it since. I don't want to reveal what model. I mean, you can pretty much tell it's a Squire. I just don't want to say which model it is because I'm pretty embarrassed about this purchase. But as you can see, not all of it is stock. We've, as Ruben has mentioned, we used to do a lot of throwing our guitars around, and this guitar has definitely gone through the knocker quite a few times. But we have had to, we have revived it back to life. Essentially, it's in playable condition right now.
Playable condition.
Yeah, for sure.
So aku rasa this is the correct way untuk orang-orang yang macam aku nak gitar relic apa semua. Untuk kau yang beli gitar Fender relic yang standby kat Swilly tu, tolong jangan beli yang siap-siap dah relic. This is how you do it. Kau main dengan agresif dan kau tengok kecelakaan yang ada.
That's a good word. That's a great word.
This is it Kita nak dapat something yang aku rasa benda ni agak cool sebab dia natural. Yeah. Can you tell me about this plate?
The plate is not a. I mean, like I basically went to get this guitar fixed up before we did our launch, and this was the only plate that they could find that could fit this. They had the drill holes at the bottom, so before this it wasn't a string through, but now it is. But the thing to bring up are the pickups, because my beautiful and lovely friends and family shared money to get these pickups for me. So these are from the Czech Republic or something like that. They're wax potted. So it's to reduce noise, but it's a very hot signal. But other than that, we've not really changed much. The neck
is there anything about the sticker?
That came from a party pack. You know when you used to go to like your friends' birthday parties and they would hand out these little party packs. So one of them had like this motivational sticker inside of it, which I had cut up and turned it into a not so motivational message.
Stronger, fierce every day.
It was supposed to be like wake up stronger every day, face your fears or something like that. And I was like, stronger fears every day seems about right. That seems the way to go. But the only like the neck is stock, the head like all of it is stock, even the knobs are stock. I think the jack input came from one of Chan's older guitars. But for the most part, it really is just the way it was that I probably bought it. Well, clearly it doesn't look the way that it did when I bought it, but yeah, this is.
So this is also the pickup, a stock one?
No, both of these are like they came together in a set.
Oh, they came together.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
How about the tuning machine?
Still stock. We're supposed to change that next because apparently it's.
So it's stock.
Yes.
So I already know your brand.
No. I said like you can tell it's a Squire. I hit the model of it.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry, if you want to take a look at that.
Okay. Aku rasa itulah dia punya barang.
Yes.
Aku tak tahu nak cakap apa. Dia tahu apa yang dia nak buat, which is sebenarnya takes time untuk kau explore kau punya barang sendiri. Kalau kau nak belajar, aku rasa kau patut belajar dengan dia how to make the most of
the things that you have.
Yeah, you have. Ataupun kalau kau tak tahu nak buat apa, kau bagi je pedal kat dia. Dia akan tahu.
I'll find ways to make it work.
Confirm punya. Okay, yang kali terakhir. Bandmate terakhir, The Filters. Ian Chan. Tadi Ian juga. Okay. Ian, aku rasa kita boleh try explain in the simplest way tentang ini keranda lah.
Okay, like if you ignore this big thing, ini switcher lah. Yang lain semua actually, in my opinion, dia bukan banyak pedal sangat.
Okay.
It's just like
your opinion, okay?
Okay, like banyak band pun ada like 8 to 10 pedals.
Okay.
jugalah, just that barang ni besar. This is the switches. This is the switcher kan. So like I don't have to keep changing so many effects.
Yeah.
Sebab sometimes I just want to change one part of the song to another part of the song, and it's like I kena tekan like 3-4 pedals just to the sound kan.
So
I
ni
have it
boleh
all connected.
save lah, ni ada
macam
band
preset
dia.
lah
Okay,
basically.
ada preset, okay.
Kalau tak ada barang ni, it doesn't have to be this big. Honestly, it's a bit of an overkill lah. But
Okay.
I have this solely to be able to have them set in presets lah, so I can just change the sound
Okay.
just by pressing one button.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then
That's
pergi
pretty
ke
much it. Yeah.
sini. Dia
Sorry?
punya chain macam mana?
Chain masuk fast phase dulu actually.
Fast phase dulu sebelum
Yes.
even sebelum tuner.
Betul, sebab
cabut dah.
Sebab fast phase, if I'm not mistaken, like dalam dia punya transistor, silicon punya transistor, you kena
In the first.
to be first in chain, like because if you send like a buffer
dia
input
akan
to it,
ganggu
dia
dia,
akan
yeah.
it will sound like macam tone sucking punya sound lah. So that's why I have that going into fast phase. Lepas fast
I think this is
phase,
the reissue one, right?
yeah, the mini one.
Yeah, the mini
Jimi
one.
Hendrix.
Aha,
But
okay.
I think tak cukup garang lah if you ask me.
Yelah, kecil
Dia
je.
klasik punya fast sound.
Klasik punya fast.
Lepas fast phase masuk tuner, I think.
Okay.
Lepas tuner masuk
Macam masuk switcher.
shoot. I pun dah lupa which part lah. But
Okay,
okay, first few are like
okay.
are all here,
Aha.
and then
Ni volume and wah, right? Joyo.
volume and wah. Actually, I mainly use it for the volume because the wah sucks.
Okay.
But we do use it on one song. Yeah, we do use it on one song. Maybe
Okay.
by then I'll get better or something. But this comes later actually.
Okay.
The volume pedal comes after my drives.
Oh.
So lepas tuner masuk ni.
Ini apa?
harmonizer.
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 Okay.
Harmonizer. Lepas harmonizer masuk octaver. So I have my harmonizer and octaver first in the chain lah.
Okay.
If you disregard the fast phase.
Mua punya tau.
So it's actually ni you know dia memang barang rare actually.
Betul.
Yeah.
Baru-baru
dia sound macam micro pop lah. Dia sound macam pop tapi barang ni pun dah tak boleh cari dah. Because I think they got sued by AXX or something. Sebab circuit exactly the same or something.
Ini kalau keluar kat jam tank habis tak sempat. Kalau lambat habis.
Yeah.
Ni
Lepas tu
blues.
masuk ni.
Okay.
So this is blues driver. As you can see the pedals, these are just mover pedals lah. Blues driver macam it's just a overdrive macam Marshall punya blues driver punya sound. After that it's a slightly heavier drive. Ini type T. This is actually a replica of the Timmy drive.
Timmy drive.
This one my friend made this for me for cheap.
Your friend friend in Malaysia?
Yeah, Malaysia. Yeah, just a
He
friend.
do pedal.
Not
This is the
really, he
name.
just does it by himself actually.
Oh,
His
okay.
garage. Yeah, he just does it by himself. At that time he was making a pedal, so I wanted like that Timmy pedal, and Timmy pedal dia mahal, ada waiting list semua, so he just help me make one for cheap lah.
So how do you find it? Okay lah.
Yeah, pretty much just like overdrive, heavier overdrive kind of sound.
Okay.
Lepas tu masuk distortion.
Lepas tu pergi sana dulu.
Distortion. I have it here
Distortion.
because this one is
Joyo Husky Drive.
basically OCD lah. OCD clone.
That's why the colour is like that. Okay.
Yeah, OCD clone. Lepas
Buka sikit,
tu
tengok.
Buka sikit.
Kita tengok dia punya setup. Okay. Lepas tu?
Lepas tu masuk chorus.
Oh, okay.
Chorus murah je. RM70
Okay.
beli dari carousel. I sold a pedal to one guy, then I saw dia punya profile ada pedal ni, then I beli dari dia.
Oh, okay.
Lepas chorus is a delay, timeline, standard stuff, and then reverb.
All of
him.
So,
And then all of it goes through the switcher.
pelik lah. I think like you punya susunan ni dah macam standard biasa orang buat, like modulation kat depan, tapi chorus you letak belakang.
Usually I have chorus kat belakang after my
Memang
verse.
chorus you letak
Yang
belakang lah,
ni,
sebab
yang
you
ni I
nak-
letak depan sebab dia tracking pitch.
Tracking.
So I nak dia clean signal.
Okay.
Clean signal.
So chorus ni sebab you nak ambil campungan drive.
Yeah, I want it to affect the drive and everything. So it comes after the drive.
Okay.
I think after the drives masuk volume pedal dulu.
Oh,
volume
okay.
pedal then masuk sini. Then
Okay,
this.
cool.
Yeah.
Ya okey lah, aku setujulah dengan apa yang dia cakap sebab benda ni basic. Cuma ni bapak besar ni.
Yes.
Ni basically just switch je.
I beli ni sebab this is like the most affordable like 8 channel switcher yang I boleh afford.
Ya ke?
Yeah, ni
Okay, berapa?
below, I think this is around 1,600. Kalau nak beli macam Boss ke
Yalah.
Mission, tu semua dah 3,000 lebih. So tapi dia punya size kecil lah, compact lah, tapi well,
You rasa 3,000 lebih mahal lah. Sebab I think you punya total kabel tu dah 3,000 lebih tau.
tak ada.
Ernie ball tau kabel dia.
Bukan Mogami bro, bukan Mogami.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Tak, ya.
Gitar.
Gitar. This is new.
Oh. Seksi lah bagi aku. Dia macam
Epiphone.
punya head. Okay, what about this guitar?
This is a reissue. So model dia Wilshire. Epiphone Wilshire. Ni design dia Epiphone Classic punya design kot. Tapi this is a reissue now.
Semua
And
stock.
Semua stock. Pickup P90. Semua stock, cuma ada
Pickup P90.
cuma ada
Bisingnya. Bising.
Tak, okay lah.
Okay lah.
Okay, not too bad, yeah.
Okay. So
I already
macam
have
you
single
punya
coil, ada humbucker, so I just want to try like a
Okay.
P90, yeah.
So the setup here you always maximum je.
It depends on the song, depends on the power of the song.
So you're a bit particular, okay?
Maybe that's why I don't move around so much on stage. Selalu adjust setting.
Okay. Yelah dengan benda ni lagi.
Yeah.
And then setup you buat sendiri.
Yeah, on this guitar I just set up by myself.
Quite low, so I assume you very relax punya orang untuk strum.
Okay ke?
Ya, sebenarnya rendah.
Rendah.
Rendah gila. And then string apa?
String ini factory lagi bro, I belum tukar.
Oh, sangat baru.
1046.
Oh, okay. Made in
China.
Made in China.
Epiphone semua made in China.
Oh, lagi saya nak beritahu, made in China not always bad. Banyak
No,
made in
not always
China barang bagus. Terutama Squire punya series sekarang banyak made in China yang dah bagus. Trust me, kau patut
iPhone
try.
pun made in China kan.
So jangan poyo sangat dengan made in US kau tu. Semua still stock. Relax.
Semua still stock.
So macam aku cakap ni interview yang paling seronok sebab secara jujurnya barang tak ada apa sangat pun. Tapi dia orang tahu apa yang dia orang nak dan apa yang dia orang cari. Dan itulah tujuan utama LERAI Senjata, untuk anda menghargai apa yang anda ada. Tak perlu beda mahal-mahal, just tahu apa yang nak buat. Gunakan apa yang ada, itu je. Sebelum keluar dekat JHS pedal dan harga naik, so korang gunakan seelok-eloknya
lah.
lah. Ya, macam case bad monkey kan. So anything yang korang ada, gunakan. Okay. Dan untuk Aeon punya pedalboard, korang pay close attention to Moore Tender Octaver. Ni antara barang yang rare sebenarnya. Aku pernah hampir dapat tapi terlepas. So itulah ni standard. Ni main tipu sebenarnya tapi tak apalah. Main tipu. Okay. Terima kasih City Raw sebab bawakan episod ni. Diorang yang menaja tempat dan setup kita punya interview hari ni sehingga kita bertemu kembali di episod seterusnya. Korang follow The Filters di semua social media, stream lagu diorang dah keluar album. Walaupun aku geram dengan mixing diorang, tapi it's still great. And then share video ni, komen dan subscribe. Jumpa di episod seterusnya. LERAI Senjata Istimewa City Raw. Assalamualaikum.